I am King County Councilmember Larry Gossett, and I've been serving on the County Council for 15 years, representing District 2, which is essentially the inner city communities of Seattle, Central Area, Rainier Valley, Rainier Beach, Skyway, and then to the north, my district includes neighborhoods like Mount Lake, the University, Laurelhurst, Wallingford, Fremont, and I'm very happy to represent what I believe is the most diverse economically and ethnically neighborhood centered district in our county. And I'm really happy to be before you as the chair of this year's budget committee. I am aware that you all as citizen councilors are providing your opinions on questions that are very important to our government. In this survey, we ask you to let us know what it is that you think King County is doing well, what are some challenges, what is it that you think we should do that is better and more accountable to the needs of the people. Specifically, we ask you to look at the next 5 years and strategically tell us what you think we ought to be prioritizing in terms of services to the people. As budget chair, I'm particularly interested in hearing from you as it relates to the crises that our government, as well as every other public and private entity in our community, is facing. By way of example, here in King County, our general revenue budget had a shortfall of $93 million in 2009. Next year, we're looking at another $45 million shortfall in revenue to support our services. And when we look in the transportation arena, and hopefully all of you know that we are the providers of the transit services in this community, and we have a lot to say over light rail. But we're facing about a $100 million deficit in transportation revenue for 2010 and 2011. And we have to prioritize. It's going to be very important for us to get citizen councilors as well as others, folks who reside here in our county, to let us know what you think ought to be prioritized. And then finally, in public health and public safety programs, we're facing significant deficits. And we want your opinion, and this survey provides you with an opportunity to share your thoughts. I was particularly excited in reading the results of your last survey where you weren't asked about, or you weren't asked to think outside the box about how it is that government could better identify revenue sources to support government services and programs. And many of you throughout the county mentioned that we need to consider either a state income tax or ask the state to allow King County to tax its citizens based on wealth rather than in a regressive manner where everybody pays the same sales or property tax. That was very exciting to me because I think as we move forward, we have to think outside the box. As it relates to our budget, I think that we are going to need to both cut programs and services as well as identify creative ways to increase revenue. And in the case of government, that means taxes or fees. And trying to figure out what that balance ought to be is going to be a challenge to us as we move forward. So any thoughts, any input that comes from you as you attend the countywide community forums will be valuable to me and my colleagues and will be listened to. And it's my hope in closing that some of you will even come up with some ideas that none of us have thought about. And your idea or your ideas may prove to be the basis for coming up with the most signature strategy for providing funding to our county government in the future. That is very possible. And in conclusion, I'm looking forward to you citizen councilors providing us with your best effort, your thoughts, and have fun while you're having these discussions. And I look forward to the results and to your opinions. Thank you very much for participating.